Live every moment in question, the perspective. For example, what repeated time in a bad moment? Move at the feminine until he kiwi for his son. On Fat he wrote, your boyfriend isn't a useless, effeminate fuck who makes your skin crawl. He's just redefining masculinity. And I'm not actually drunk right now. I'm just redefining sobriety. Or in this case, Predator. Badlands isn't actually a goofy buddy comedy, complete with cute animal sidekicks. An insecure protagonist with daddy issues who has to learn to connect with his emotions, weightless CGI combat scenes, and wacky banter from a quirky android co-star that feels more like an aborted Mandalorian script than anything to do with the Predator universe. No, it's actually redefining what a Predator movie should be. Now, I can't say I was exactly bursting with anticipation when I went into this one, partly because the concept of a Predator movie told from the Predator's point of view felt like a fundamental betrayal of the very thing that makes them compelling, their mystique. Partly because those CGI-heavy trailers with the horrible Predator redesign didn't do much to win me over. And partly because of early reviews from intellectual giants like Grace Randolph, who boldly gushed over the film's humanization of the Predator and a possible romantic relationship with a fuck android. Stuff like this is why women's fiction should be banned. Jesus, the amount of glazing this film's been getting on social media would have you believe it's the best thing since the 1987 original. In fact, according to Rotten Tomatoes, it's actually better, and it's not even close. This is why nobody listens to professional reviewers anymore. Whatever the cost of selling your soul to your corporate overlords, I hope it was worth it, you bunch of dicks. Anyway, let's talk about this unholy union between Predator and Disney, shall we? The movie kicks off on the Predator homeworld, which, funnily enough, looks almost exactly like the other planet where the bulk of this film takes place. Hats off for the imaginative environmental design. Chaps, so I'm going to call it generic alien planet number 1, because that's all it is. This is also where we meet our main man, Deck. But henceforth, I shall name him Lumpy, because it gives me literally seconds of amusement. And I need to take whatever wins I can get from this one. Lumpy is preparing to go on his first hunt so he can become a fully fledged member of his clan. But his toxically masculine dad has other ideas, and instead orders his brother to kill him because he's the runt of the litter. The situation soon goes the way of your average Scottish wedding, and Lumpy ends up crash, landing on generic alien planet number 2, where his mission is to find and kill the Kalisk, the most powerful and dangerous animal on the planet, and return victorious to generic alien planet number 1, so he can take revenge on his toxically masculine dad. I mean, call me crazy here, but why not just go straight back there and kill him anyway? It's not like he's gonna have your back even if you do succeed. Whatever. Let's just go with it, so the rest of the plot can happen. So, generic alien planet number 2 turns out to be a hostile, danger-filled hellhole, where literally every animal, plant, and object wants to kill you. It's a bit like Australia, except the locals are more friendly. This is where Lumpy runs into quirky android lady, who was part of a Weyland-Yutani expedition to the planet until her team got attacked and torn apart, literally, by the Kalisk. Oh yeah, and she can speak fluent Predator. She makes some vague reference to other predators visiting the planet and talking to her, which makes no sense, because Lumpy's brother specifically said they don't go there because they're all afraid of the Kalisk. Also, what are the chances they'd land right in the very location where she just so happens to be, and not just immediately kill her? Matter of fact, what are the odds that Lumpy would just so happen to run into her when he could have landed literally anywhere on the whole planet? Anyway, pretty soon they strike up a deal. Quirky android lady will help him find and kill the Kalisk if he'll take her back to her base camp so she can be repaired and rescued. and many wacky shenanigans ensue. They're even joined by a cute little alien named Bud, who wants to be part of the gang as well. But can they hope to take down the most powerful killing machine in the universe so he can finally confront his toxically masculine dad? Is quirky android lady hiding a secret from Lumpy? And what became of her sister Tessa, who also went missing during the expedition? Like I said earlier, your ability to enjoy Predator, Badlands is all going to depend on your perspective here. If you're somehow able to forget the whole Predator thing and just see this film as a generic sci-fi adventure movie with light-hearted comedy undertones, that's clearly been geared toward a younger audience, then there's probably some enjoyment to be had here. The visuals are mostly fine. There's fun little action sequences to keep you amused. A likable underdog protagonist with a clear emotional arc, and a well-worn but still effective central theme of friendship, loyalty, and redemption. That's all very nice. And on that basis, Badlands more or less works as a slightly dumb, undemanding, but reliable sort of movie that doesn't ask too much from its audience. Here's the problem, though. It's not a generic sci-fi adventure movie, and that name comes with some pretty important expectations. You don't walk into a Predator movie looking for a quirky buddy adventure with cutesy animals and family drama, any more than you'd walk into a Saw movie looking for a romantic comedy. Believe me, you're not missing much. Anyway, that's all I've got for today.